So we are about to go for a walk. We're gonna kick off this live. The idea is that I'm going for 10,000 steps a day at minimum. And if I don't have a gig, I don't have a job today, then I'll do that. Um, I'm signed up for a hot Pilates challenge class later as well, so we're gonna get that in. But that doesn't count as steps. I got a workout in this morning with Vincent Alfonso Jamal, the Impact Athletics Association. We're on YouTube. That was a blast. We did a good, knocked out 100 push-ups, 100 squats within 20 minutes, and that was cool. We did a quick one this morning. So yeah, and then I'll go live later tonight to finish up my 10,000 steps. I hope you'll join me for that. That's the plan. So we've been hitting the goal. We've been hitting that team goal together, um, getting 10,000 for a few days now. So thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. My consistency, getting up and getting out, feet on the ground and rolling out of bed, getting outside, breathing fresh air, and moving my body encourages you, motivates you to do the same. So that's what it's all about. You know, there have been people online post their videos, and that's a big reason that kept me motivated after like high school sports and stuff were no longer uh, my reality. I mean, I did continue to move, but not in the same way. Uh, and so, folks like Vincent and Frank Madrano, Derek Simnett, you know, them sharing their journeys through, like Vincent through Impact Athletics Association, uh, his videos and things, uh, just the sharing really motivated me, when helped me be consistent, when I was like, well, who do I work out with? We don't have the team mindset anymore, and it's been a beautiful thing, since we've been going live on the channel. We've been working out together for years, but uh, he was doing it years before that. So hopefully, this is me giving back. That's the idea. It's not about me. It's about sharing the gift that people like Vincent have shared with me. So, anywho, and I'm not out here for likes and views and stuff. It's nice. It's nice to be validated in that. It's nice to hear that those things are valuable to you. So, I mean, if it is and you are compelled, then go ahead, hit that like, follow, subscribe, share, tell your friends about it. That's amazing. If you want more weird, hairy yoga, um, power blocks, push up guy in your feed, then go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate it. You get a little walk for yourself too, huh? Right, I love it. 30 minutes altogether, and with him it's about 15. Oh yeah, not as much as he can take right now. Well, he's doing real good,
He is. For an old guy, he is doing real good.
Yeah.
Glad you're getting your walk in.
I do too, so I get
So you get a
about
mile and a half?
5,000 and then
Yeah.
5,000 on the at night too.
Yeah,
So
that makes a big difference. It does.
good job. I'll see you tomorrow probably. Um, my neighbor, and she's walking her elderly dog, who, she says getting about 15 minutes of walking time in, and that's good for him. And boy, he must really appreciate it. I'm sure. We've got a little rabbit here, even in the neighborhood, y'all. What a way to kick it off. Check him out. Where'd he go? Okay. Where's that bunny? There he is. Check out that bunny. They blend in so well. But yeah, these moments, we just see something cool, cool little bit of wildlife. That's where it's at. And expect moments of quiet. I wouldn't say silence because the world is all around. Um, Making a symphony. John Cage showed us that with the famous 433. If you don't know it, check it out. It's an art piece, a musical art piece. It's an art piece by a musician. Very cool stuff. Uh, so yeah, I'll pause in the shade and read some comments, interact a little bit, catch my breath because I am trying to push it a little bit here. Sometimes I walk fast and then I walk slow. Um, we got a hello from Chill Pill, so hello back to you. Hopefully, I can grab lunch with a friend today. That would be nice. I missed Mr. Vincent yesterday. I passed out uh, and got a really great nap in, so and it was much needed and it was juicy. I don't I don't remember the dreams. I don't know if I had dreams. Vincent said he had crazy dreams last night and got some really good sleep. So I love to hear that. Love to hear that we're resting up and getting ready for big days ahead as they are coming. Every day is a big day. Impact Athletics Association on YouTube says, "We are here in support, and I do appreciate you very much. Thank you for joining my walk. We're out here looking to get the better part of half of 10,000 steps at least." So, a lot of workouts we do are, kind of hit high intensity interval training, but this is LISS. This is low intensity, sustained, uh, low intensity. Oh no, I lost what it means. Steady state cardio. So uh, you might hear it called level two, where you're moving, but you're still able to talk. But it should be like enough that it's 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 at the edge of where talking is comfortable, right? So you shouldn't be able to sing. That means you're not going hard enough. There's so much out there with sports science and things. Um, I'm no expert. Don't claim to be. Not your teacher. I'm not your guide. But I am here with you. My my aunt Laura would. She's a nurse, and she says, "Not not beside, no, not above you, not below you, right beside you all the way." It's a great cheers. And that's what I'm here for with you. I'm not below you, not above you. I'm right beside you all the way. So, little tiny lizard. It's it's interesting to me. They pop out almost to like say hello and then run back. I'm like, okay, well, if you wanted to stay hidden, just don't come out, right? There's like popping out, like, hey, what's up? Then running back. I don't know if you're AFK, but if you're there, uh, love to hear how lunch was with Aoife. Hey, D&D player, 0986. I don't want to add fuel to the fire, but it seemed like you and Kurt were having an argument or something last night. Not sure what that's about. Like I said, reach out if you need help. These are looking real cool today. There it is. To me, that's a great show. Oh, I like it. Nice. Sharing time. That's what it's about. It's all our greatest currency. It's a great gift that you share with her. And I went to see my dad recently, and just he's older. I'm older, and man, Tempest Fugit, time flies. Yeah, wise words over on the YouTube channel from Mr. Vincent. 100%. I shared that same sentiment with a friend recently who's, you know, frustrated by knocking on doors that don't seem to open as for for friends and things like that. It's like, can we make plans? Can we hang out? And I'm just like, don't give them your energy. It's not reciprocated. Sometimes you got to move on, regardless of the title of the relationship. You know, it just ooh, they're playing. That's fun. Something about being out in nature that like they don't. Oh, that's a little tiny guy. You gotta see him. He's playing for us too. Look at that. Got some push-ups, bro. Look at that little guy. You got push-ups? How prophetic is cats in the cradle? Yeah. Yep. Harry Chapin. It's one of my mom's. Well, he was my mom's favorite musician. She loved him. Loved Harry Chapin. Yeah. So I am not a father to humans, um, but I imagine I can empathize with all that I deal with as an adult man. What it must be to make time for your kids and connect with them on all the levels that they may need, all the roles that they may need you to play, and all the conflicts in information that's appropriate to give. Like, and yet it's just love, right? They just want your love. They just want your time. They don't understand it, uh, but I would suspect that as a father, you have to be a little bit more calculating. It's not just love; like they need guidance and information, things like that. So kudos to all the fathers out there, all the dads showing up, doing their best every day. As a son, even we end up seeing wiser. Uh, Impact says absolutely. There's a balance in parenting. Yeah, no doubt. Hello. Good morning. And this is maybe a little left turn, so I'm signaling. Hello. Good morning. Morning. Uh, but just like you tune in to videos of a couple of cavemen doing push-ups, and that fires you up and motivates you. Maybe you do a few, maybe you do a bunch, maybe you do 100, maybe you do more. Um, but the idea that tuning in gets you to move, gets you motivated, gets you fired up because you see someone else doing it and it looks possible and it looks fun and it looks hard. Like, it's the same getting out into like these trails and seeing people of all ages and stages of life doing their best, you know, getting their walks on, taking their dogs out, getting a jog, riding a bike, coaching soccer, playing basketball, hanging with their kids on the playground. These little moments and interactions where we're, around these people, this energy, it's contagious, you know. So it's a beautiful thing. If you want more of that in your life, you gotta get up, you gotta get moving, you gotta surround yourself with the energy from the people that you want to have around. You know, like the energy that you want to have, you gotta surround yourself with that, um, or at least it makes it easier. I understand not everybody can do that all the time. Sometimes you're underage, sometimes you're overage, sometimes you're in a relationship that doesn't allow that. Maybe you should leave that relationship. But yeah, like just getting out and seeing folks on the trails is motivating for me too. Um, so there's lots of ways to get it. Get it here on YouTube, Impact Athletics Association channel, my channel. Get out to the gym, get out to the trails, to the parks. Find the energy that you want in your life. You know, surround yourself with it if you can. Hey, how you doing, Kara? Kara's an acting coach. All right, y'all. We made it to the grass. Shoes off. Keep an eye on the ground. Make sure there's no hazards. We tore through those push-ups this morning. Has been brought up a couple of times. Like, what do I do? I do freelance movie making, commercial work. I'm an actor. I'm a stuntman. I work in production, design, um, production in general, art department, etc., and and more. Run the camera, get in front of the camera. So, but that's not all. That's like what I would do all the time if I could. But there are other ways that I make ends meet. I've done rideshare. I'll do uh, landscaping, things like that. So basically, what I'm saying is I am for hire. Consulting. I'm a 200-hour registered yoga teacher. So there's lots of things that I do. And the film and television industry has experienced a huge downturn. Um, and I count myself as one of the lucky people here in this market that still continues to work. So I'm very grateful for that. But I don't think there's been a time where I've been like, oh, I've got enough work. So there's something that you would like done. I am for hire. The trouble is finding something that's flexible enough that I can um, continue to do my work in the arts. So I'm looking for that. Just throwing it out there. Because the idea that, we struggle with things on our own, we don't put it out there. And if I don't tell you, then you have no idea. And there's nothing you can do to help. So there you go. Folks, we got the green space. We got the shade. Someone's having a hard day over there. Hard moment. Hopefully they're okay. They got mom there. That fly is like super glue. It feels like it's the same one. Just keeps coming back. To the same spot. Weird. They want my tasty. God. Oh, I got it. Like I said, traps in too. I feel like spamming chest and shoulders and stuff. Developing upper body. And we have the dog barking. Hopefully, the dog's okay. Dog barks a lot. Whenever I'm here, I hear him. Mr. Vincent Alfonso Jamal has a barking dog video on confronting the homeowner. Hopefully, there's improvement in that situation. It's called Dog Ma. Just looking around for debris. Sometimes I skip that step to my own chagrin. Looks pretty good. Sounds like there's a couple of dogs over there. I hold so much tension here in my midsection. It takes me a few breaths to really relax and begin to breathe into it. It's almost like I can't force it. I could tell myself I need to breathe into my belly and things like that, but something about sitting still, quietly, breathing deep without instruction, without there it goes again. Lock in, breathe in and out. Settling. Relaxing the shoulders, the belly, letting go of tension behind my eyes. Sometimes a little rocking can help. It's so funny. I feel like I'm sitting back all the way, and then I take another deep breath, and then just there's more space to relax into than I realized. Almost every single time. I think it's a lesson. It's an opportunity to recognize your capacity. Surprise yourself how much capacity you have to do hard things, to relax, to be. Capacity to be present is kind of a wild idea, but I'm here for it. In my yoga training, we talked about different types of attention, having your attention be on all things at once or one thing alone as an exercise. Both, I think, are valuable. And like I was doing the other day, I think it's helpful for me to call out what I'm experiencing verbally, to describe the scene, as it were, and also to vacillate between everything, focusing on everything, hearing everything, seeing everything with my eyes closed, visualizing. I just had my eyes open, so I know what I'm in front of. I can see it. Modulating between that and a singular focus as an exercise. That singular focus could be your breath. just enjoying everything, the rise and fall of your breath, a child crying with some reasonable reassurance that it's temporary and probably not that big a deal. But appreciating the gravity of it for them in this moment feels like everything. The idea that you're so tasty that the insects are trying to eat you alive. Compassion for the dog that's barking, probably left out. Clearly not at ease. The sensation in my legs of blood restriction, perhaps if I stay, they'll go to sleep. The cool air in my nose as I breathe in, and the warm air coming out as I exhale. Tension in my low back. Beginning to invite some movement. To respond to the whisper, the low voice calling for attention, calling for action, calling for soothing. We stress our bodies so much, especially if you work out. Our bodies are stressed from illness, things that we do to it on purpose, things that happen to it, stress from the inside. Checking in head to toe, fingertip to fingertip, soliciting feedback. Not only listening, but asking. These walks and moments of stillness in the park with you are kind of supersetting intensity and relaxation. So I feel very good about it. Oh, and we're still here. Nice and easy. Whoo. Good morning. I am feeling grateful that my sinuses are more clear. Balance is appearing to be a challenge today. Interesting. That must have been a really good nap. If you lose your balance, you just come right back in. This side's a little better. A little better. The hips are tight. Whew. Working up a little bit of sweat there. Heat building up in the body. Little pop on the low back. Oh. Whoa. Whew. Oh, that was amazing. Okay. It's enough antics for today here at the park. Ooh, just a little something, something. But it does bring out the sweat. It's still cool out here, but I enjoy that. The sun is a little higher in the sky. We're in the shade. Can't really go wrong. Got started a little earlier today. Feeling good. Gonna get that walk back. Have energy for class. Do this class. Get these 10,000 steps in. And a whole mess of other to-dos on my list today. But I'm right there where I feel sufficiently energized and body is like the energy is tamed and can be directed. I really hope that dog is okay. This may be the day. We talking. It's like we've got some things set up to keep the dogs in. Got a lot of things. Dogs must have gotten out a few times. People, if you see these, don't touch them. There you go. Yeah. Don't pick that up. Good morning, ZZ. Good morning, Yolanda. Yes, I do got those chores. Oh my gosh, I missed these chats. Thank you. Yes, what a great way to start the day. Oh well, we started the day with 100 push-ups and 100 squats, some overhead triceps, and tricep kickbacks just to burn them out, and then some curls, dumbbell curls. That was all with dumbbells, and then charge the phone to get to get back out on the walk. So that was the real start of the day. uh, but yes, this feels very much like kind of integrating my body, my intentions for the day. Um, it's kind of putting myself together, as it were. and getting ready to do the things that the hardest things, the mental things, the things I don't want to do. I there was a time when I didn't want to work out. You know, the workout was hard, but no, I've come to enjoy it. The harder stuff is like doing dishes. got, got a lot of dishes to do. What's up? What are you curious about? If you don't want to ask in chats, I do have DMs open on Instagram and I think on TikTok too. uh, Also, the community page on my YouTube is open, so there should be a way to communicate that way as well. Are the slides a personal preference or is it a particular purpose? The shoes, the slides, I love being barefoot. I prefer that when the terrain is safe, you know. Uh, Grass is a little iffy because it's grass, so it's going to be softer and all that stuff. But it's also harder to see what's in it. So I will barefoot on all types of surfaces. So I like to be able to go barefoot mode quickly. So that's one reason for the slides. I do wear shoes. Like if I'm on a job, I absolutely wear shoes. Um, and If I'm like riding my motorcycle, gotta wear shoes. It's a good idea. Not that I have always. Sometimes I've ridden the motorcycle without shoes. I won't recommend that. And then it is more challenging, like to walk, to get a lot of steps in, to do all that. I think it's just good for the feet. Water coach. So they're also more weather resistant. Like I don't care if they get wet. So absolutely, there are benefits of going barefoot. Uh, Strengthening the bottom of your foot and the muscles around your feet, including your ankles. Toughening up the bottom, the soles of your feet. You know, just like having callus on your hands. Um, it's your base. You know, you connect to the earth that way. So, yeah, Yolanda's asking if there are benefits to going barefoot. Um, you know, I don't know if energetically or electrically there there are things like that. You know, grounding. Certainly um, have no issue with it. I think it's a good thing. It feels good. Hey, Hunter. Uh, so, yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of claims about grounding and things like that. I'd say proof is in the pudding. You know, try it, feel it. It's absolutely true that we're often clothed and wearing stuff on our feet and, you know, not connected to the earth, which, you know, there's a recent video that shows a time lapse of the earth and it appears to have a pulsating action, much like a heartbeat, you know, pretty cool. So, and I appreciate the earth very much. Uh, You wouldn't want to be barefoot standing on molten lava. That would be bad. And that's still Earth. So I don't know. There's some terrains that the Earth would that are good for you to stand on, and some that are not. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if that answers your question. I recommend getting barefoot. I think it makes you stronger. I think you feel more connected to the Earth, and the Earth is a powerful source of energy. Absolutely. No other planets in our reach seem to have the right mix of stuff for life. Yolanda says I walk barefoot and get lots of pedicures. I'm overdue for a pedicure. I've had one in my life. Uh, it was a good time. And in fact, it was with Mr. Vincent Alfonso Jamal of Impact Athletics Association. And we need to go back. He knows, and I know, that we've been uh, tough on our dogs lately. Um, yeah, I mean, I like to give massage. I also like to get massage. I think it's a great gift. It's inexpensive. It's, I wouldn't say it's free. It's your time, but I've even considered getting training. You know, it's just something nice you can do. Oh, that little cottontail's like right here, y'all. Right here. What's up, buddy? Cute. So cute. Oh, I love bunnies. They're so cute. Yolanda says exactly. Yeah. I think we all need touch. It's just like the Earth is a sphere of acoustical resonance. I mean, we are celestial bodies as well. And touch is very important. I think the world is touch starved, and COVID was a big deal, big part of that. You know, all the social distancing. It's kind of like the opposite of what we need. Not to say that I think it was the wrong thing to do then, but you know, people need community. They need to get together. Need to feel touch. Need to touch and be touched. I can't imagine that's a an unpopular opinion, but maybe it is. Maybe it is amongst the ones who aim to control us or gain from our dissatisfaction in life. They are not as many as us, but they are out there. I'm just gonna listen to all these quail. The quail party. I'm listening to the quail. Yes. Can't see them. Otherwise, I'd show them to you. But maybe they're in the brush. But it was for a minute there. It was like a quail party. I'm still looking for a way to see them, but I think the party was back there in the brush, and they know I'm here now, so they're quiet and hiding. Going outside, hearing nature sounds is why it's important to get outside. It rejuvenates the soul. Yes, Yolanda, I think it does. We're going a little over time, but we're making our way back. Yeah, it feels good. Feels good to get out. Get on the crunchy ground. I wouldn't go barefoot on this. I'm not that not that crunchy. But my friend Teddy from France, Teddy Messon, he might. He might. He's the only person I know currently that enjoys being barefoot more than me, or at least does it in practice more often. He's like very barefoot. Although I have seen him wear shoes, and they're usually slides. So he's an incredible director and a stuntman. He's a coach at Campus Universe Cascade, where I train stunts. Got a bunny in the middle of the road, just sitting there. What are you doing? Little shade here. Yolanda says, "Ouch, that would hurt." Yeah, I don't know. You build up the callus. It's like any other muscle or any other strength, any other hard thing. You just kind of build up to it. I grew up on a farm, and the family would always make us put shoes on. I would do a lot of things. I see. Yeah, growing up on a farm, Yolanda, that is no joke. I did not grow up on a farm, but I've heard the tales. I've heard many tales of farm living, and it's how we how we got by for a long, long time. Everybody had some farm going on, some amount of farm, and takes a lot to tend to that. I think we should really look closely at that industry and see how it can be improved, including making people's lives better that are doing that work is a huge part of it, and the animals as well. But hard work pays off, as we say on the Impact Channel, HWPO. You know, if only it was 100% true. Sometimes hard work is the benefit of hard work is the experience of doing the hard work. And in that regard, it pays off too. But not always in the ways that we plan. And that's life. That's okay. Always with the wind right here on this stretch on the way back home. Interesting. And then we got somebody spraying pest stuff or weed stuff. Just steer clear of that. Oh, good morning. How you doing? You'd love to have a small farm. It's an appreciation for life. You'll want to learn how to appreciate where things come from. Hey, puppy. You know what kind of tree this is? Mulberry tree. They banned them. It's a beautiful tree. Yeah. Well, thanks. You have a great day. Appreciate where things came from. Absolutely. Yeah. The value of a dollar, the value of a meal, the value of good rest, if you can get it. Waking up early. Yeah. Well, thank you for liking the live. Chill pill, and a lot of hard work. But I would love to have a small farm. Yeah. Most folks that I know that, they had a farm or were on a farm, they talk about, they'd love to have a small one. I'd love to have a garden. Uh, that's on my list for sure. Love to be sustainable with all my veggies and fruits and stuff. But howdy, morning. It's, it's hard. It's harder than it sounds. Harder than it looks. It's a lot of work, and people don't recognize that. I've me being one of those people. I've killed so many plants on accident. Yolanda has a garden. Nice. Yolanda says, true, but overall it's okay to work hard. Helps us appreciate others and all farmers. Absolutely. Yeah. Hard work is, yeah, it's admirable. It's essential. If you take away the folks doing the hard work, are you gonna do it? You know what I mean? Like we talk about, uh, diversity and how much we all need each other. You know, there's a great movie called A Day Without a Mexican. I love that movie. Um, but imagine life like, let's just, no women, no women in the world. What does that world look like? What about no men? Just it would be crazy. We need all of us. You know. Uh, Yolanda says I have at least 20 tomato plants, cucumbers, peppers. Woo! Nice, nice job. Just canned beets 4 weeks ago. Right on. Yo yo, impact is back. Kurt's at the gym. Cat's in the cradle with a silver spoon. Yes, it would be crazy. We absolutely need each other. You know, 100%. Let's see where we're at. Steps wise, might look like I'm frozen here. How you doing, Jackie? Continue on your journey. Get your steps in. Get moving. Get up and get out. Breathe that fresh air. Thank you so much for joining. Let's talk again real soon. Yolanda, appreciate the chat and keep on growing. Grow those veggies. Take care.